Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kiana and I do a lot of sewing and fashion videos. Today we are taking a little bit of a turn and we're going to do still a craft, a DIY, because I know you guys are DIY queens. We're going to be making a rug. I'm so excited. I've wanted to make a rug for so long. I've been waiting to buy a tufting gun. Those things are hecka expensive though. So we are going to be needle punching today. And I'm really excited because I love doing stuff like this. I find crafts like this just like so relaxing. So I'm super excited. Okay, so first though, let's talk about the materials because it is a lot less expensive than a tufting gun in terms of equipment. So everything I bought here, I bought at Amazon and Michael's. I could have bought everything off of Amazon or I could have bought everything off of Michael's. I'm pretty sure you can get all this stuff from like literally any craft store that you go to. Okay, so starting off, you're gonna need some punch needles. I got a pack of all this stuff off Amazon for, I think it was $6, $7. It came with 2 punch needles. It's like the wide or standards. There's a thin size and then there's this size. So I got like the standard wide size. With this size needle, you're supposed to, I think, use worsted size yarn, which is size 4. Next, you're going to need yarn. I kind of went a little overboard. I'm not gonna lie. Do you need all of this yarn for this size rug? No, you don't. You probably could get away with like this much yarn. But I have a pretty, not overly complicated, but let's be real, for my first rug, it's probably too complicated, but I have a complicated design with multiple colors. So that's why I have all of this. I meant to get 2 of the same pink. Under certain lighting, you can tell that they're different colors, and I have confirmed that yes, they are 2 different colors. So that's unfortunate because I'm gonna be using a lot of the pink and I don't know if I'll have enough. So I guess we'll see. After yarn, you are going to need some monk's cloth. I got this off of Amazon. I believe it is an 18 by 24 inch piece of monk's cloth that I bought. Realistically though, it is like 20 by 26 inches, but I think it was listed as 18 by 24. But I know you can buy monk's cloth like on a larger roll from both Michael's and Joann's. So just so you know. Next, an essential is a wooden frame. I bought these canvases, these Artist Loft canvases. They are 18 by 24 inches because it's slightly smaller than this monk's cloth, so I can stretch the monk's cloth to fit around this frame. What I'm gonna do is remove the actual canvas from the wooden frame and then just use the wooden frame. And then this is optional to back my rug. I'm just going to back it with this pink felt. Oh, we are also missing some equipment. Hold on, let me go get the other equipment. So I have some other equipment that I did not purchase. Luckily, Cody's parents already had these supplies or equipment. Would you believe that I do not own a hot glue gun? Yeah. That's crazy. I don't own a hot glue gun. I'm gonna use this hot glue gun during the backing process of the rug. Not completely necessary though. I'm gonna use a staple gun. You probably can get away with a stapler to staple the monk's cloth to the frame. Yeah, so that's everything that I'm going to be using throughout this project. Now it's time to pick our design. Okay, I'm really excited about this design. Let me know if you guys think I'm like literally crazy for trying to do this design for my very first time. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I have a dog named Bentley. He's actually not mine. He doesn't live here with me. He's my mom's dog, but he comes and visits all the time. He's been in a bunch of videos because I love him very much. Here is Bentley. Here he is. So I used this photo for reference and I just traced over it. You'll definitely be able to see that I just basically traced over his face and boom! There he is. I'm definitely gonna take out his name here and just make his face a little bit bigger. Because of the size of the rug, I don't think we can fit all of the detail and the name into the rug. I think it would end up looking like super blurry. You guys know this is like my favorite color scheme. I'm obsessed with hearts and I'm obsessed with Bentley Bonolo. And he's coming here tomorrow. Bentley's gonna be dropped off here tomorrow. So I wanna start the rug today and finish the rug tomorrow so that I can give him his rug. I'm gonna work a little bit more actually in Procreate before I go into the rug. So yeah, let me do that and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I think we're ready to start making the rug. I'll show you the final photo of Bentley. Here is the final photo. You might notice it's a little bit pixely because I resized it to be the size of the canvas. I'm going to attach the monk's cloth to my frame. Oh, a wood chip flying at my face. I have now removed the canvas. I've also removed the middle bar from this frame, and I'm just going to attach it with my stapler. This monk's cloth looks like it's like cut super uneven. It's like not a good rectangle, so I think I'm gonna recut this first and then I'll attach it. Hold on. Yeah, you can see like how the cloth is woven and the serged edge is like wiggly like that. And so I want to just follow the natural weave pattern of the monk's cloth so that my rug doesn't end up skewed when I take it off the frame. I mean, I don't know if this is necessary, but as a fashion designer, this would be extremely necessary if I was working with fabric for a garment. So I'm gonna assume it's necessary for a rug, because look how skewed that was. Okay, can someone tell me why the regular stapler is working way better than the staple gun? Okay, so the staple gun is out, the regular stapler is in. Okay, so when I'm doing this, my goal is to make sure that the monk's cloth is as evenly stretched across the frame as possible. So when I'm doing this, I'm making sure that the natural weave pattern is very straight with the frame. So there's no like slanting or anything like that. So if you take a close look at it, you can see that everything is very straight. And I feel like this is really important if you want to have a rug afterwards that's not all wonky. Okay, so this is how I've decided to transfer my drawing to my canvas or my monk's cloth. So what I did is I created my art in Procreate in a file size that was equal to the size of my canvas, and then I just imported it into Illustrator. I used 6 pieces of letter size paper, which is the size paper that I have in my home printer, and I just placed my drawing, which is the size of my canvas, over this so that when I export it, it will export this piece of paper, this piece of paper, this piece of paper, and then I'll be able to just tape this artwork together and then use this to trace. This is so unnecessary. You don't have to do this. You could totally just like draw it from looking at your iPad, but I did all of this work, and so I've decided that this is the route I'm gonna take. You totally don't have to do this. I'm being really extra, probably because it involves my dog and I love my dog. Okay, so here is my artwork all taped together. So cute, look at Bentley. And it should fit perfectly into this area because this is what I measured. So moment of truth. Wow. Look at that, and now I can trace it perfectly. I'm actually going to place it on this side though, because that is what Curry Goat told me to do. And so well, he didn't tell me, he told the world with his YouTube video. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use some masking tape for this so I don't ruin it. Yeah, I'm just gonna place it right in the center. Perfect, now it is super stable, it's not going anywhere, and we can trace it. I'm just gonna take this, so you can see Bentley now through the monk's cloth, and I'm just gonna sit here for a while and trace him out. I'm using a pencil that's not super sharp so it doesn't snag the fabric. So I think this is pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna finish this up and then get back to you. Okay, it is the next day. I just finished up tracing, and look how cute it looks right now. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. I actually printed out a little heart stencil, and then I just placed those around so I could make perfectly even hearts. And that worked out pretty well. I didn't trace the coloration of his fur because I didn't want to get confused and like accidentally go over it with black when it was really supposed to be tan, yada, yada, yada. So I'm gonna save that until after I do the black outlines. But I'm so excited because now it's time to get our fabric and do the fun part. Not that this whole thing isn't fun, this is extremely fun, but the most fun part. But before we do that, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. So if you do not already know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and just get lost in creativity. They have a ton of classes that I'm sure you guys would like, especially surrounding fashion, like draping, pattern making, sewing, illustration, all that jazz. They even have classes on needle punching, which is great because I didn't even know that until this morning. So that is super helpful to me because all of the information I got for this video was basically through YouTube and Google, and they have some dedicated classes all about punch needling, needle punching. So the class that I literally fully watched this morning is called Punch Needle Basics by Andie Solar from Myra and Jean. And truly this class actually helped me because I didn't really know how I was going to start and finish this rug, especially concerning like the loops and if it would come undone. So it's been super helpful and I'm super excited to apply the knowledge I learned from this class today. Skillshare is also curated specifically for learning, which means that there are absolutely no ads. They're also always launching new premium classes so that you guys can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. So of course I do have something for you guys. So the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link down in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so that you can start exploring your creativity today. So thank you so much again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Now, back to the needle punching. Okay, so I brought you guys close. Also, I keep saying needle punching and punch needling. Apparently you can go by either name, so just keep that in mind when I call it something different every 5 seconds. But I'm gonna start with the black yarn. I'm gonna get my needle punch needle. Gosh darn it, I don't know what to call it. It also came with a little threader, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to insert the threader through the top of the needle. Oh, hello. All the way down. Then I'm gonna place the yarn through it, and I'm just gonna pull that through. Now I also need to get it through this little hole right here, so I'm gonna place it through the back, and then again, just thread it through. Okay, also, so what I learned is you're supposed to lead with the open side, and the tail will be the side that trails as you go forward. Okay, so I'm gonna start by following the lines, making sure the hole is in the front. I'm gonna go all the way through, and then I'm going to pull this long string through to the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna come up, leave no hang time. Like let me just show you. I'm not gonna pull it up and then go in because you don't want it to create a loop on this side. What you wanna do is go maybe 1 centimeter or less forward and then go directly in. Wait, I learned you also want some slack, hold on. You want some slack of the yarn so it doesn't pull. Yeah, you want some slack. Sorry, we almost forgot. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I also just want to see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna turn it over. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Look at that! That looks great, right? I feel like that looks great. Wow, that's so cool. That is super cool. I've gotten a lot done so far. It's only been like literally like 40 minutes maybe. Okay, so I also forgot to show you how to tie it off at the end. So I also did for the thick outlines 3 rows, and for the thin outline 1 row, but really close together loops. Okay, so when you get to the end, you're just going to pull the thread that's connected to this guy. Let me flip it over. Oh my gosh, that looks horrifying. So here's the needle. I just pull the thread out from it, and then I just clip it, and it leaves a little bit of a tail. Okay, look at this so far. I just finished with the black, so we don't need that anymore. Ready? It looks terrifying, honestly, with all of those threads in there, and it's all like bunched up without the other colors, so it looks crazy, but look at the working side. That's my puppy! That's my puppers, Bentley. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Also, I thought he was coming today, but he's actually coming tomorrow. For some reason, I thought today was Thursday, but it's Wednesday. I'm gonna continue with the fur. I'm gonna go in, I have 2 different colors for the fur, actually technically 3. They're not much of a difference. I wish they had a darker one because these ones aren't super different. What can you do though? So this is the bulk of his fur, so I'm gonna save that for last, and I'm gonna go in with the 2 like highlight and shadow colors. Let's get going. Am I upset? Yes, I am. I've made a fatal mistake. Okay, I don't know if it's fatal, but the whole time I was needle punching, I was like, I wish that I got a longer needle so that the loops would be longer. This little black thing, it's removable. So that makes the needle from this length all the way to this length. And I can't change it now, I can't take it off now because then the rest of the rug would be a lot higher than this part of the rug. I messed up. I suck. I've done Bentley. Bentley's whole face is done. He's very, very hairy, very furry. No, but look, this is the other side. It looks so cool. It looks so good. Ah, I love it. Now I'm gonna start working on this big heart outline and then all the little hearts. Let's go again. Okay, ready? Are you ready to see this? I'm so excited. Boom! He's so cute. This is the working side, not the rug side. Look how clear he is. Here is the rug side. All of these little fabrics or fibers or yarns hanging out of his face. I've been waiting to cut these off. So let's do it. I've been stopping myself because how satisfying is this gonna be when we cut them off? Should we do a transition so that you can see after I cut them off? Ready? Ready? I'm just gonna literally snip them right off. Ready? Did it work? This is my dog. Oh, my Bentley. My Bentley. Okay guys, this is not a drill. Bentley is on the way. He will be here in maybe 10, 15 minutes. So we have to rush to finish this rug. I've already gone around, filled up the spaces that need to be filled, clipped all the threads. So here's what it's looking. Looks so cute. Here's what it's looking like. Now, there are so many ways to back this. Some people will put like Elmer's glue on it. Some people will finish just the edges so that they can see the inside too. I don't really want to cover this forever with like glue. So what I decided to do is I just ironed in the like monk's cloth that was on the outer edge. I'm gonna take my felt, which I have cut down to be the exact size of my rug, and I'm going to glue this to the outer edge of the monk's cloth. So there's not any hot glue directly on like the yarn of the rug. So that way, if I wanted to show this part in the future, it's salvageable. I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna press as I go because I don't want the hot glue to dry. Is it probably seeping through to the yarn? Yeah, probably a little bit, but it's not going directly on there. So that brings me like peace of mind, you know? Now we're just gonna do that on all of the sides. The last thing I wanna do is kind of clean this up a little bit. If you look right here, the black, it's kind of all over the place. So wherever I see something looking a little bit blurry, I'm just going to try and get the loops all in alignment. So all of the black loops, they're kind of all over the place. I just want to get them so that they're touching. So this white is in the way. And you can already kind of see how it's becoming a little bit clearer. Okay, so the rug is done. Bentley will be here in about 20 minutes. Apparently, my mom just called. They're on the way. They're on the way. I thought he would be here earlier, but. So stay tuned because we're gonna show this to Bentley right now. Bentley, I got a present for you. Do you wanna see your present? Do you wanna see your present? Okay. What's that? Do you like it? Get on it. Come on. Oh my gosh, Bentley, you're embarrassing me. Get on the rug. Pretend you like it. Yeah, do you like your rug? Do you like your rug? Yeah. Can you say thank you? Can you say thank you? You're welcome. I love you. I'm glad you like your rug. Mwah. All right, Bentley, can you say goodbye and thank you for watching this video? Yeah, can you say that? Okay, in all honesty, this was such an easy project. I had oh, sorry about the mess in the background, but for real, this was an incredibly easy project, so beginner friendly. So freaking beginner friendly. Not too expensive if you do it the way that I did it instead of buying the tufting gun. Oh. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to give me a thumbs up. It's the easiest way to support your favorite creators for free. Also feel free to Bentley, are you leaving? You don't want to stay for the outro? Come here, come stay for the outro. Come here. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My handle is Kiana Bonolo. Also make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Say bye.